You know, I see the artistic valid points and stuff, but fuck that movie. I want to talk about some real cinema.
Okay.
All right.
So this last week, we went to the Game Developers Conference. We were up there. We were working on some videos, and I was saying earlier, it's kind of crappy timing because we have one. You know, those of you watching this live on Sunday, we are going to release a video we're really excited about tomorrow that we worked on while we were up there. But it's not out yet, so we'll talk about it next week. But really excited about putting that out. But we had to work on it while we were up there. And our tradition, we've talked about this before, is our tradition is when we'll only have like a 24-hour window to edit a video when we go up to the Game Developers Conference sometimes. And we make a habit of when we are editing in our hotel room, we like to watch crap movies, and we'll go and buy the shittiest movies we can find at the local DVD store. There's a place in downtown San Francisco called Rasputin. They have like 50-cent DVDs, like 90-cent DVDs that are just the worst thing you've ever seen. And so I'll purposely buy the worst ones I can find so we can watch them. So we watched some really great cinema this time, and I just want to show.
We watched a lot because we were honestly editing a a than we usually do.
Yeah.
We had some time.
It took a while.
You may remember we discovered the buttercreamers via this method.
The Chatters, the chipmunk.
The chipmunk.
About Bible
The Harder They Fall.
Yeah.
The Harder They Fall.
I don't think we ever talked about the Harder They Fall.
White Dog.
White
White
Dog.
We
Dog.
talked extensively about White Dog.
And
So
plenty of others.
So in this year we watched some cinema. I thought we'd just give some quick reviews here.
All right.
I didn't watch
There's
this
some
one.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
First on the chopping block here is, can you see these, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Pop
Oh, yeah.
Star,
Fuck
starring
yeah.
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter plays a what grade would you say he's in? 8th grade? 9th grade?
No, like he had to be like a junior in high school.
Yeah.
All right. All right. 11th grade. Excuse me. He plays 11th grader J.D. McQueen, who is essentially the Justin Bieber of his time.
Ooh.
Though he's still in high school, has to deal with your typical problems. Namely, he sucks at math. He's a fucking math dunce.
I can relate.
So he needs a cute girl who's awkward because she has braces to help tutor him. Will J.D. McQueen fall in love?
Yes.
Find out.
Did they bang?
They do bang, yes.
On camera, it's graphic.
Sexual intercourse?
This movie was a desperate attempt at Aaron Carter trying to be famous again, and it failed.
Do you see his...
Yes.
During the coitus?
Yeah, you see how he beat Shaq. Definitely.
Oh!
The thing about this movie is this girl, his nerd tutor, is so... She gets her feelings hurt so easily. Gosh, she's got to toughen up. JD goes on the radio, and he says he has a special friend, and it's not her.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Yeah, so a lot of drama ensues.
All right.
It's a very dramatic movie. Check it out for yourself.
Then we've got Zolar, the extreme sports movie. This is a young blue boy. He is an alien apparently, and
They don't explain where Zolar comes from.
Now, here's the thing. There's other aliens come to Earth trying to get him back. At no point does Zolar barely says 2 sentences in the whole movie.
What?
There is no explanation to why he's important or special to them. It's
who?
just
To the other
the
aliens?
other kids.
Oh.
They're trying to protect him from people trying to kill him.
Hey.
But Zolar has no personality. He's just like, don't kill me.
It has something to do...
Jason Ellis is in that movie.
Yeah.
Really?
It has,
Whoa!
Zolar is like the last surviving alien of his destroyed planet.
I guess.
And
Skateboard?
he's filled with like magical blue power. Also, extreme sports. All extreme sports athletes are aliens. Confirmed in that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Mike Metzger is an alien.
Yeah, and extreme
Mike
sports.
Metzger is an alien.
Extreme sports are actually alien rituals that have been
Yeah.
brought to Earth.
Yeah.
So pretty crazy, pretty wackadoo.
Again, it
He's
doesn't.
got regular colored hands on the back of the box.
No way, he has blue hands.
Oh my god, are you serious? They didn't paint his hands? Oh, that's embarrassing.
They totally did it.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh man, Zolar, that press.
They didn't
photo.
paint his hands. I don't know, you probably can't get that close, but
They fucked up the hands.
Matt Metzger and Jason Ellis are in that.
anyway,
I think the best part is how nobody got the name of the movie right afterwards.
Yeah.
We kept calling him Zoltar and Zoltan. And
Zoltan.
Zolan.
Hey, so You don't see the opening of the movie is like a flash forward. It's like something that happens later, and then it goes like 1 month earlier.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's a scene where they're chasing some guy with a laser gun is chasing the kids down, trying to shoot them.
The kids.
And he's on a jet ski, or he's on a snow, whatever, like a snowmobile, and he's riding down a hill, and suddenly this fucking blue kid jumps out of nowhere onto the side of his. You've never seen him in the movie.
He comes flying. Yeah.
You've never heard him talk, and suddenly this blue fucker jumps and is grabbed onto the back of a snowmobile and looks at the guy and goes, "Hola," and pushes him off. That hola. So we were hanging out with our friend Jason Cryer, who does a lot of our artwork.
Yeah,
for some reason,
I'm wearing his t-shirt.
There
right
you
now.
go. Nice. Him and I suddenly hola sent us into a laughing attack that didn't stop for like 10 minutes. I was like wheezing.
I thought you were gonna have a stroke.
Am I wrong?
We
You
got
were
like
laughing
I feel
so
like me and
fucking
Derek
hard.
met eyes and we were like nervous
Hey,
about how you were
I've
handling it.
honestly, no joke, I've never seen you laugh so fucking hard.
Really?
I can't believe I missed
You
that.
were
Hola!
like, he was.
There's a screenshot of that moment on the back of the box right there.
That is the first
Are
time.
his hands painted blue in it?
Rocco was laughing so hard he wasn't even making noise.
It was just this ugly ass blue kid jumps out of the snow and grabs on him. Hola! Anyway,
Damn.
had to be there, I guess, but it was good.
God damn it.
Okay, then you can't go wrong. No frills.
No, I was there for this one.
High speed chases.
Hey,
was,
that
uh,
got pretty gnarly.
This was dated.
That
Oh,
one,
yeah.
that one was all right.
All right,
Whatever.
high-speed
Cars
chases.
crash, people die. We've all seen that before.
This one we all agree sucked, right?
This is a DVD that is a welcome DVD
I missed that one.
to Germantown, Ohio. Welcome
Yeah.
DVD.
Hey,
Turn
fuck
that off.
that one. That one
Hey,
sucked.
hey, if you live in Germantown,
'em.
Ohio, save your DVDs.
Now, this is important. I think I'm glad we're talking about this here because
It did help
Thank
us
God.
troubleshoot though because it is not DVD encrypted.
Yeah,
There's
true,
no
we had a
protection.
problem.
we had to figure that out.
It was
All right,
helped in troubleshooting.
these are from these are a safety series, the Safe Side. We've got Safe Side Super Chick in Stranger Safety. Get a good shot of her
I
face.
don't like that they call her a chick
Why not?
because she's 45 years old.
She's got wacky hair and
Wacky
doesn't
hair.
want kids to get kidnapped.
which I appreciate. I
That's
guess.
good.
Produced by Joel Walsh.
Joel Walsh.
John?
Yeah, Joel Walsh. Joe Walsh, the
Joe.
guitarist.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
Life's been good to him so far.
Analog Man. This is John Walsh.
John Walsh. There we go. From
To
America's
produce
Most
these from
Wanted.
America's Most Wanted.
He's in 'em.
keeping those kids safe, and he does show up, and he's always the
Hey.
heartthrob.
That was the
Yeah,
best
yeah, yeah.
part
He's
of
very
those was
sexy.
the cameos by him.
Oh yeah,
Or Eric's favorite, the dog.
I love the dog.
There was a dog.
was it?
Fang.
Fang
the
the
dog.
Chihuahua.
And then Volume 2 was Internet Safety.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now, personally, I thought Stranger Safety was better.
You may have seen
If I had to
Stranger.
pick one.
You may have seen Stranger Safety at school. How many of you saw Internet Safety?
Right. You can email me at hootie@blowfish.com.
That's true.
That is someone's email in the movie.
Yeah.
Hootie@blowfish.com.
Hootie@blowfish.com.
So there's that. Now, I think the unsung hero of the group, we're going to talk a lot about a couple ones later, but most people left my room by the time this came
Yeah,
on,
I saw like
and
the first
I watched
10
this for an hour and laughed hard through all of
I
it.
only saw the first 20.
Yeah.
This is an acid trip called Magic Backyard.
Now, there's no story, right?
There's
It's
no
just-
story.
No.
Yeah.
It is two little kids go into their backyard and see shit. A guy. Shout out to Royce. I did post a video
Shout
that
out to
said
your red button down.
I did post a video that said the guy looked like Royce. Sorry, Royce. I didn't mean to.
Was it an
you.
insult?
But
No.
Maybe.
He was a brilliant
it wasn't a very
magician.
good trick. Dan Chan, Magic Man. Oh Jesus. Anyway,
What's his name? What?
His name is Dan Chan, Magic Man.
Okay.
So he is in the backyard along with zoo animals and circus acts. These kids have, I think they have a chroma key effect on their glasses where they keep seeing this stuff.
Yeah.
It's just kids seeing images.
Dude, they were tripping
First,
balls.
they're like plastic toy like playhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is kind of dancing around and moving.
Yeah.
In a stop motion animation type thing around, and then they get in it and they are transported to this.
Hey, and towards the end, you guys didn't get to see it, but they see a train plow through their backyard,
What?
and it just cuts to old stock footage of trains.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Magic backyard.
Backyard.
Anyway,
This next movie.
we got to talk about this.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
what
yes.
what I think was the favorite of the weekend. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
The
it was,
favorite of the week.
by far
It
the
was.
best.
We actually, Rocco
Yeah.
got a piece of Ghana cinema,
Ghana cinema.
Ghana.
straight out of Africa.
A lot of people may not know, but Ghana, legitimately, this is not a joke, has a thriving film community. But it's usually the same people making all the movies. Mm-hmm. This is presented by Black Star Entertainment. Darkest Day.
Darkest Day.
This
yeah.
so good.
Starring who?
Van Vicker.
Van Vicker. He is, by the way, Ghana's biggest star right now, Van Vicker.
Van Vicker.
You can see him getting mad on the back. He's pissed.
You know this because there's trailers before the movie. Probably, I don't know, 30 of them.
There's, no joke, probably 30 trailers before the movie
and
starts.
they all have the same quality, pretty much same story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
it's
all
simple.
star Van Vicker. So,
The storylines are very simple.
oh yeah, it's straightforward.
They
It's an
are?
idea.
Are you?
What
Hey,
happened?
Go ahead and
can we get
explain
a
it.
close up on Garrett? Hey, Garrett, go ahead and summarize what the movie was about for me.
Well, Van Vicker, he's rich, and his mother doesn't want him mixing around with the poor, and she beats on the poor at the hospital they work at all the time.
Yeah.
What's
No,
that?
keep going. You're doing good.
Come, I don't want to give the whole plot away.
No, give it
No,
all
you
away.
can't.
Oh, okay. Come to find
You
out,
want to spoil Darkest Day?
Van Vicker has had a relationship with a now blind woman, and they've produced a small boy who is now grown up and been beaten on in the hospital where the mother is the boss. And then he finds out that he's
next to you while you
finds out he's got a young child who works at the hospital. His mother beats on him. It is all revealed, very dialogue heavy, long dialogue heavy scenes with the best audio loops I think Windows 98 could provide. And the triplicate now, Van Vicker, his unwed wife of his dear boy and the dear sweet boy, they go and they present themselves to his brother and the mother, the rich family in their compound. They are all very, very shocked and very surprised, and there's a lot of anger and a lot more dialogue. And what's wrong, Derek? Are you having a?
It's close enough.
I think that's pretty much exactly what happened.
And that's pretty much how it happened.
Where did Lucy come in, the maid?
Lucy the maid
The hot one?
was Lucy the maid. She was just the maid.
Okay.
Now, there's a favorite scene that we have. with
Now,
Lucy
there's
the
a
maid.
scene that's really good.
Now,
Am I missing anything?
well, basically, so it's that
It's all just
storyline,
bullshit.
but you may picture all these elaborate scenes when Garrett describes it. But what it was is they would argue in a living room. Then they'd leave the room for a minute to argue somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then they'd be back in the living room.
Yes.
The whole movie was them going back to the same living room.
With the same music.
And they have no microphone.
The horribly boring,
And they have no furniture in the living room.
Yeah.
The horribly boring plot that I just laid out all is just moved along by argument after argument after argument. There's some conversations that ended in a lot of crying.
Yeah.
Hey, I think what the lesson to be learned, if you've never seen a movie from Ghana, you watch this, you learn one thing. Ghana sucks. It's
It
just
does.
like,
There's dirt on the walls.
dude, it's hey,
The
Everyone's
rich people's
sweating.
house.
I'll take
people-
America
Was that Eric?
any day.
The rich people's house has huge walls around it, so that way I
Yeah.
assume
With
marauders
with
can't
barbed
come.
wire.
Yeah, marauders
That's
can't come and hop the
terrifying.
fence.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
And everyone is sweating a lot.
It's
Oh,
just
hot.
what I learned about Ghana. It's fucking. There's dirt everywhere.
People that have buttons
There's
on
not.
their
There's not an IKEA in sight. All the
Yeah,
furniture.
what is that key?
Like, it didn't look very fancy.
Their cups were
There
like
were
2 liter
look
bottles cut.
no posters on a single. No wall decorations anywhere. Blank walls.
No, that's not true. Because the air conditioners throughout the whole thing, just like on the wall.
The rich people's house
their
had
art.
That's okay. That's the walls are decorated with air
the
conditioners.
compound. The rich people's compound had a room with like 6 the little air conditioners all poking out of one wall.
And everybody is just so mean to everybody else.
Yeah.
And they're constantly just slapping one another and like
Whipping.
just slapping each other constantly.
And-
That's the whole movie is yelling
So-
and slapping and everybody's sweaty.
Every conversation was this or that. It was the argument. They'd go in the other room. You don't want me to clean? I want to clean. I have a problem with you. And then the next person would go, well, I want you to do this, and I don't want you to do that. So don't do either.
Yeah.
Well, what about this or what about that? It was always options.
Every scene is talking about who's pissing you off now.
not
and it's
this,
just
not-
everything is pissing me off. I want to do the laundry. You don't let me do my laundry.
Yeah.
I'm not making this up. I know all about pissing off. I know what pissing off is all about.
So
You
that
do not
was,
let me do the laundry. That is what pissing off is all about.
so that was our favorite quote.
Yeah.
When somebody said, "You're pissing me off," he said, "I know all about pissing off." And he listed all these things. And when it was over, and that's what pissing off is all about. And apparently, it's all on YouTube.
Oh, really?
People are saying this is on
This is
YouTube.
on YouTube.
You can look
Check
up
it out.
Darkest Day on YouTube.
You can find out what pissing off
hey,
is all about.
watch it and please summarize the plot for us. Was Garrett correct? Was he incorrect? You let us know.
Were you shaking your head because you thought that was wrong? I think that's pretty much what happened. Or was it just too hard to tell? Because it was really...
I think it was too hard to
Hey,
tell.
to be real,
That's
I fell
what I got
asleep.
about it.
There
don't
were
know
scenes
what
that were so long, you just would fade in and
Yeah.
out, and
Yeah.
just go, it's the same scene.
The audio,
Yeah, exactly.
like Rocco's accent's pretty close, but you give him a little more credit because the
Also-
English was every once in a while a word would be transposed.
Also, we're talking a lot of shit about Darkest Day. We're making it sound like it's the shittiest movie ever made.
hey,
Garrett really had a boner for one of the girls in this movie.
Yeah.
No
The nurse.
joke. Garrett would not
No joke.
shut up about how hot
Give me a shot of that.
he
It's
it's
found.
not her.
He
Give
found
me a shot of that.
he
It's not
found
her.
one particular female in this movie to be so fucking hot. He would not shut up about it. Watch Darkest Day. I'll let you know. If you want to look it up on
No,
YouTube.
it was the nurse. Look it up
Yeah,
on YouTube.
there's a nurse and she's got curly hair. She's got like stains all over her
She's got, like,
clothes.
She's got snot rockets.
Yeah,
coming
she's
out.
got snot
She's
and
got,
she's
like,
all like
dirt on her
covered. She's all
shoulders.
she's covered in like dirt and sweat. And she's got curly hair. She's the nurse. Garrett had such a boner for this girl. Check it out. Let
I
us
had a boner
know.
in a room with 4 other dudes.
That's right.
I just want to point out the most important thing. On the back it says, "This DVD digitally master from its original content, delivering you the best in sound and pictures quality." And under format, I just want to point, I don't know if you could see that.
No.
HD DVD.
It does say
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, but you know what? It plays on any DVD player.
Yeah.
That's how
Oh,
funny.
hell yeah.
So anyway, HD DVD. So thank you for that.
But you
How
know
did
what?
it even
I'm gonna
get
be
to-
real though. Good for them. This making movies.
Yeah.
Hey, keep doing it, Ghana.
Keep doing it,
Keep
Van
doing
Van
your
Vicker.
shit. That's Van Vicker. I'm a fan of you.
Not
Go
to
for
knock
it.
Ghana's film community, at least they have one.
Yeah,
And
no.
they're doing it.
Hey, I'm all about people making shit. Go for it.
Exactly, I agree.
Go for it.
So then real quick, I got CKY4. That's just good.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, and then we watched maybe one of the best films I think ever made.
Now,
Check-
this is a movie I bought.
Derek bought this
This
one.
is a Cronenberg film. It's called Existence.
Have people at home seen this?
Close up on the cover, look at that quote. Makes the Matrix look like child's play.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Existence.
That's a
Now,
who said that?
the tagline for the movie is what it is. I have my own tagline for this movie. If I was in charge of advertising this movie, close up on me.
Yep.
Have you ever played a video game through your second butthole? Existence.
What? You're second.
not a
I'm
joke.
sorry.
Hey,
that
is an excellent summary of that
I
movie.
tried to make it through that tagline without laughing.
What?
But I am not fucking joking. That is what that movie is about.
What?
Have you ever tried to play a video game through your second butthole? Existence.
And people in the chat are already pointing it out. The penis enlargement pill?
Yeah, it,
It
sounds
seems
like
like
it
that.
extends.
Okay,
does.
Existence is about the world's greatest video game developer. She's created a virtual reality game that is so real you can't tell when you're in the game, when you're out of the game. The way to play it
Oculus.
is you need to have what is called a bioport installed at the base of your spine, where they basically shoot you with this big piercing gun that puts a butthole on the bottom of your spine. You think I'm joking? This is a David Cronenberg film. It is a fucking butthole.
They show it?
Yes, they
It's
show
like-
it. They
Jude Law
show
licks
it.
it.
Jude Law licks
If there's
someone
a butthole,
else's second
so
butthole?
this video
He's
game,
an ass.
this
He
video
goes
game
way
console is made out of flesh and bone, and it has an umbilical cord that you plug into your second
The
butthole.
gun looks like bio.
Oh,
Yeah, the
that's
gun.
why?
The gun is made out of like tooth, and it's made out of flesh and bone, and it shoots teeth. This movie is so
What the
fucking weird.
fuck?
David Cronenberg made a movie about video games. I don't think this guy's ever played a fucking video game
I don't
in his
think
life.
so. And I think Eric summed it up perfectly.
Whoa.
There's so much of the movie that is gobbledygook bullshit, and Eric summed it up what Eric thinks someone said to him on the set. You know what I'm talking about?
It was... I don't really think... Hey, David Cronenberg, I don't really think the scene makes sense. And then David Cronenberg goes, it doesn't matter. It's about video games.
It's about video games.
It's a video game,
Yeah, it's
and he
games.
hasn't
It
played
doesn't
them.
matter.
As soon as they jack into this video game, which is called Existence, sounds like penis enlargement pill.
Sure.
As soon as they jack in, they're basically in just a flesh and blood world. It's just people. Doesn't look like a video game. It just looks like people. And you know,
like the city, like you're walking around the city.
yeah, they're just
normal,
in the city. It's just normal, and you know that it has nothing to do with video games. When you get the explanation, what is this video game about? What's the point? That is for you to discover
You have to play
by
it.
playing the game. All right, so there's no objective. Cool. Weird shit just starts happening. They jump around. They start killing people. They don't know why they're killing them.
They use
literally
some kind of
say,
character.
I don't know who I have to kill, why I'm doing this. And then they kill people.
with the bullet
Oh yeah.
that are teeth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where do they find this gun?
Yeah, they go to a Chinese food restaurant and they get this really gross plate of food and they start eating it and they pull the bones out of their mouth and they build the gun.
What the fuck?
There you go.
It's the kind of movie where like you hear bits and pieces of it and it sounds like that's kind of interesting. That's like weird, surreal. I might like that. Hey, check out Existenz.
There are a lot of good reviews.
William Dafoe.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
there are a lot of good reviews online about
That's
it.
Cronenberg.
And I
IMDb
think,
gave it like a 6.8.
yeah, and it's a lot of that.
No, of course it is.
But I think this was you too, Eric. Maybe it was. I don't know, but I think you said this, and I agreed. It's the same. It's a good review from the same 11th grader that just saw Donnie Darko.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This, if
You
you,
know?
have never seen The Matrix and you saw this movie and you're in the 11th grade,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, whoa, this is trippy shit. And that's it.
It's just
Can they take the
whoa.
butthole
Yeah,
plug out?
I'm gonna throw it. Oh, spoiler alert! They do put a butt plug into the second butthole. There's a point where the second butthole gets infected. The whole movie they talk about like,
infected.
don't worry, bioports can't get infected. Don't worry, that doesn't happen. It gets infected.
Lo and
Go
behold.
fucking figure.
Who knew?
So they go, oh, I gotta plug this up, and we were with. It was
Plug
either
it up.
it was either Eric or our friend Kella went. What are they gonna use? A butt plug?
Yeah.
Yes, they have a little butt plug and they stick it in there.
God.
And then that heals it back up?
It like they don't tell you what it is, but it just looks like
What
what
about
it
one?
is.
Butt
Yeah,
plug.
Why is he obsessed with assholes?
that is yeah.
Cronenberg's
That's Cronenberg.
obsessed-
That's
It's
like a
fleshy
Freud,
stuff.
That's a Freud's boys
Hey,
thing, right?
hey, there's
Yeah.
like a lot of like a lot of like the latex effects and everything are really good. Some
Yeah,
of, like,
no,
these animals
definitely,
in it
they are-
David
really cool
Cronenberg.
looking.
Let's not forget, David Cronenberg made
wanna see it.
Videodrome, and
Yeah.
at first I thought maybe this would be a spiritual successor to Videodrome. And the effects are really good in the way that the Videodrome effects are good.
Yeah.
They're realistic.
Yeah.
They're realistic prosthetics. They even have a little bit of CGI, which I thought looked fucking great.
Because it was minimal. They used it very minimally.
For a movie that came out so long ago, which is funny too, because this is pre-smartphone, and not a lot, they don't even use cell phones very much in this movie, so it feels like a very dated movie.
Yeah.
It's maybe a decade or so old, but the CGI holds up.
This is on Netflix.
Don't
True.
believe
I
the
don't know if
reviews
it's on
that are
Netflix.
positive.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Hey, I don't care. Believe them if you want. Check it out for yourself. We're telling you on
There
Existenz.
you have it.
There you go.
But go ahead, give it a watch.
Give it a watch.
It is very weird.
There you go. We also watched one movie that's not here. It's that the tagging one, the Nightmare.
Oh, where is that?
I don't know if
we watched
I don't
it-
know where that is.
I think that I thought I saw it under your hotel room bed. It might still be
Yeah,
there.
I don't think I took
Hey,
that.
We
That-
saw a
that's probably
movie.
the best.
We
That
saw a
movie-
movie called Bedtime Stories, which
Oh.
was like it's like Jackass, CKY, that kind of thing. It's a bunch of kids who just recorded themselves
But-
doing fucked up shit.
It was, but see, Jackass has a good sense of humor to it. This was like this
You know what?
mean shit.
I would compare
Yeah.
this more like bum fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I
yes.
didn't want
I
to
think
see
it
that.
said something like that on the box.
Oh,
It's,
Did
it was a
Yeah.
movie in the vein of bum fights. It's called Bedtime Stories.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of trash.
It was a lot of fucked up things.
Tagging.
Spray painting homeless people while they were asleep. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like I wasn't stoked on
It was
it.
fucked up.
stuff. Anyway, so those are videos we watch. Any other stuff? GDC.
and Eric and I
happenings?
watched High Noon.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
was actually a great movie.
Yeah, we saw a Western, High Noon, from 1953, I believe, and it was very enjoyable,
It
really
had,
good.
I think, Gary Cooper and Lloyd Bridges. It was pretty good.
And Lee Van Cleef and Grace Kelly, and
Yep.
it's really good. Old school movie, good ass Western, High Noon. I recommend it.
Me too.
Can I borrow this? I want to check Extends out.
Oh, absolutely.
The butthole got him. I knew it.
I like that you keep calling
Jude-
it Extends.
Hey, Jude Law licks a butthole.
Yeah, he'll be.
I
so-
can't wait.
Hey,
say nothing else.
Garrett, you ever played a video game with your second butthole?
No, I've been playing some video games though. If you want
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Mega64, we like to do a hashtag of the week every week. I think we should hashtag second butthole.
Second butthole.
Yeah, hashtag
butthole.
second butthole. Get that. I want to see that trending
Does anyone
tonight.
fart out of their second butthole?
Does anybody
The
fart?
movie.
They bleed.
They
There's
do
blood.
bleed. Hey,
What?
that's the thing. No shit and no fart comes out of it.
Hey, you missed it because that was the segue for him to actually fart
Oh,
next
cool.
to me. So
Oh,
that's
cool.
what he did.
Cool. Have you ever played a video game with your
Gary.
second butthole? Hashtag second butthole.
Hashtag second butthole. Check it out.
I have-
Garrett's using both.
Jesus Christ.
Garrett's running
I only
dual
have one.
pistons.
Oh my God.
Anyway, speaking of real video games, let's
it's-
talk about that because a lot of shit came out.
Yeah.